question 3. So this is a past year question. A student took 15 minutes to cycle from his house to the school. So he starts from rest and reaches a maximum speed. Okay, let me just highlight this. So it took him 15 minutes. Chill. So it took him 15 minutes to cycle from his house to school. So he starts from rest and reaches a maximum speed of 4 meters per second in 5 minutes at a constant acceleration. After reaching the maximum speed, he decelerates uniformly to 2 meters per second in 3 minutes, and continues cycling with this speed for 5 minutes. He then took 2 minutes to decelerate uniformly to stop. So what we need to do is we need to be able to sketch the graph of speed versus time for this whole journey. Okay, so let me just start with drawing the y and x and y axis. Okay, so that's the y axis and we have the x axis. So it took him 15 minutes, so I can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, so that is the time for his whole journey. Okay, and then we have the maximum speed, which is 4 meters per second. So we can do 1, 2 here, 2, bulak juga tuh, 2, and then 4. Okay, right, so this is the speed. We need to label it, so v meter per second, and then we have the time, which is in second. They bagi kita in minutes, so we write it in minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna label it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and we have 2 and 4 here. Okay, so 4 and 2. Right, so he starts from rest and reaches the maximum speed of 4 meters per second in 5 minutes. So we can draw, it should be some bigger. Okay, gitulah. Okay, so in 5 minutes they reach the maximum speed. So it should be around here lah. Kenapa ba to? Okay, and then after that, after reaching the maximum speed, he decelerates uniformly to 2 meters per second in 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, this is 1, 2, 3, so until 8 seconds, dia pergi 2 meter per second. Okay, and then after that, he then continues cycling with this speed for 5 minutes. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Mana 13 kita? Sini. Okay, and then after that, he took 2 minutes to decelerate uniformly to a stop. So 2 minutes, 13, 14, 15 lah. Okay, betul kan? Okay, betul. Right, so that is the whole journey. Let me just buat garisan. Macam tak cantik. Okay, so that is the graph that you need to be able to draw lah. Okay, and then we have to calculate the acceleration. So acceleration of the bicycle for the time segments of 0 to 5 minutes, and then 13 to 15 minutes. Okay, so the acceleration can be calculated using delta v over delta t. Okay, so from 0 until 5 minutes, the velocity is 0 and 4. Okay, so the final velocity is 4 minus the initial velocity. Final minus initial, we need this to be in second. Okay, so acceleration is in seconds, so we have to multiply this with 60. Okay, so you will get 0.013 meter per second square. Okay, so that is the acceleration. And for this point here, delta v, delta t, so we have delta v, so at 13 minutes it is equal to 2 meter per second, and then at 15 minutes it is equal to 0. So final velocity is 0 minus the initial, which is equal to 2 divided by the time, which is 15 minus 13. Okay, and multiply this with 60. So you will then get the value negative 0.017 meter per second square. Okay, we do this because some of you will thought the 0 is 1. Okay, so that is the solution for question B. And then question C, we have to determine the total distance from his house to his school. So this is for this one we are gonna be using the area under the graph lah. Okay, so question C, so the what is this, the total distance. So the first part of the graph, this is the first part, second part, third part, and fourth part. Okay, so the first part is half times 4 times 5. Again, we need this in SI unit. Okay, so the calculation, remember you have to do it in SI unit, so times 60, and then plus the second part, which is a, what do I call that, a trapezium button. So half times 4 plus 2, which is the height, times the time, which is 8 minus 5, 3 times 60. Okay, and then plus the third part, which is just a rectangle, so that is just 2 times 300. Sorry, nanti kamu bingung, which is 13 minus 8. 13 minus 8 is sorry everybody, I need a calculator just to double check. Is it 5? Yes, it's 5. Okay, so 5 times 60, and then we plus the final part, which is a triangle, so half times 2 times 15 minus 13, which is 2 times 60. Okay, so add this, all of this together, you should get the total distance traveled to be equal to 1860 meter. Okay, so that is the total distance from his house to school. If the question asks you to calculate for displacement, you just have to consider which part of it is negative lah. Okay, so this one is going up, which is positive, this one is going down, negative, this one is straight, so 0, and this one is going down, negative. Okay, so that is for displacement, and this is the solution for question number 3.